Blog Talk Radio.
What's going on, my good people? This is your girl, Chanel Stewart, and you are listening to Real Talk with Chanel, where we discuss the realest talk topics, play the best music, and have the realest spotlight interviews from inspiring community leaders across the globe, as well as my favorite talk time with some of the best inspirational indie artists around today. This is not your average radio network. You First Radio Network focuses on building bridges, relationships, and partnering with like organizations to support gospel indie artists that has a message to get out. It's all about spreading the love of God to get those messages out to the masses. I say this all the time, and I will continue to say this. We have to use the platforms that we are given to lift up Christ. God's given us opportunities to lift him up. And I have to admit, I really enjoy this process. I enjoy the platform. I enjoy introducing new artists, new music, and just getting it out there, giving them a platform to play what they love and the things that God has given them, the messages God has given them. So I enjoy the outcome, the what comes next, the healing, the deliverance, the hope, the peace, all that God has promised. I love to see that manifested through his people. So that is what you hear from this show, pure, unadulterated love for God. That needs to be our slogan, because that's I say that all the time. It's pure, unadulterated love for God in his vessels. You can catch it on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on UnityGospelRadio.com. If you're not able to tune in on those times, don't worry about it. We have the shows archived and placed on demand for you to tune in at a time that's more convenient for you. This show airs also on Blog Talk Radio as well as SoundCloud. We put our artists on the air across the world, baby. If you want to connect with me, Chanel Stewart, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, or simply email me at youfirstradionetwork@gmail.com. That's the letter U, number 1, stradionetwork@gmail.com. All artists looking to have their music put in rotation on the station, please utilize the You First Radio Network Gmail to submit your music. All music must be sent in MP3 format, and all artists must have full rights to their music. Remember, this is a listener-supported station. This is a listener-supported network, and we just want to give indie artists a platform to showcase their music. Okay, so this is all royalty-free. We're just giving you an avenue to put that music out there. For stations, DJs, podcasters interested in joining the network, please send in your station info to youfirstradionetwork.com, at gmail.com as well, and I'll connect with you to see how we can expand the kingdom together. Today is Artist Spotlight Tuesday. You know what it is. We got a special guest on here with us today, Christian indie artist, Slim Vezzy, and he is a rap artist with a new project entitled Blood Broth. Such a talented young brother, and you will want to be in touch with him. I've listened to the music, and I got it pumping loud in the car, okay? We're going to get started here in just a minute, so please don't go nowhere. We got a good show for you. We're going to be right back after this, and we're going to bring Slim on so he can talk to y'all good people. But this is Flowing by Ree. We'll be right back.
It's downright disturbing, but I'ma carry this light. You will lose. found it in you. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in. We're not going undercover. We won't change the point of view. It's for God that we stand for, and His word is what we do. Tiptoeing through the daisies. It's not the course that we're coming. We're taking this over with a rush of mighty wind. Drive on the gospel, flow through the visions. We out in the sunset, heavy on a mission. Both our lives to the opera, fear and tradition. It's you and me daily. You are my provision. You the lead on the sidekick, pedal to the metal. Got my shield and my sword, and we're headed to the top. We're the Cape Crusaders. No weapon can deflect us. It's the moment of truth, and I found it in you. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in. Nothing left to do but to lift my head, reminisce on the things you said. Holy Spirit, you flow in.
Yep. That was Flowing, y'all, by indie artist Ree. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I know y'all hear a lot from her coming from this station, particularly because she's one of my artists, and I love her music. I am a fan. So you guys can check her out. The album dropped July 14th, and the album is entitled Your Instrument. If you want to hear the sounds of neo soul, that good stuff, you got to check her out. All right, we're going to get right back into the show. I'm glad you joined us. I am your host, Trinell Stewart, and you are listening to RTWT Artist Spotlight Tuesday here on Real Talk with Trinell. We got a guest in with us today, a Spotlight gospel artist named Slim Vezzy, and he's on with us right now. And I'm not going to – I like to get them to introduce themselves because I think they can do that a little bit better than I can. So, Slim, you on with us?
Yes, I'm on. Praise God.
Well, it's good.
Yes.
You go ahead. You go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. Let them know who you are, what you got going on. What's going on with you, brother?
Praise God. I go by Slim Vezzy. Yes, you got the name right. A lot of people sometimes they say Vezzy, but it's Vezzy. And I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm all about showcasing what God has for His people.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I just recently, excuse my voice, I just recently got off stage actually doing a Stop the Violence event here in Memphis. It was at 4450 Neely Road, if anybody's familiar with it. And yeah, we just me and my friends, we just went in for God, you know.
Amen. So you get those, you do a lot of those calls, events, like for different causes?
Yeah, I do a lot.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I checked you out because you sent me a video link on my timeline. I said, okay, so he's putting it out right there in my face. I got to listen to this, brother. I had to check you out. So I asked you to send me some music, and I'm telling you, I just told the listeners I was pumping the music already. I got it in rotation in my car. So
it's in rotation. Thank God.
It's some good music. So we're just gonna get right into it. Just talk to us a little bit about you. Where'd you grow up? You grew up in Memphis?
I grew up in Memphis, in a community called Orange Mountain. If anybody ever heard of it, it's like one of the first structured black communities, in Memphis. So it's a real prestigious, community, and it's a real community. Yeah, it's a lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of coming up, a lot of struggling, a lot of good things too, a lot of joy, a lot of happy times. And I'm just glad to be from Memphis and being at the time and the place that God want me to be.
Amen. I know I got some people down there in Memphis. I'm one of those ones that just meet the family when you get older. So I got some people down there. So we might be some kin. We might meet up later. I got some people down there.
It's so closely connected in Memphis. Right. It's so closely connected in Memphis.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drop some names off air to see what you know. All right. Well, I actually be down there for the Dove Award. I have one of my artists
for the Dove Award
participating. Yeah, there that week. So I'll actually be down there. I think that's October 5th, something around October, the second week in October. So we'll be down there. Will you be attending those Dove Awards?
I'm gonna try and see if I can do so. I know I have an event in Alabama on October the 6th, and then another. I'm actually nominated for the Showtime Entertainment 4th Annual Gospel Music Awards. Is the 14th and the 15th. I got nominated, praise God, for Best Male Solo and Best Holy Hip Hop. And praise God for it. If anybody wants to vote, it's on my page or one of my pages. You'll see it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you the opportunity later in this show to drop some links down and let people know where to find you at. We'll also post that up so they'll, if they haven't heard the show, they'll have your information on there. So we'll do that for you. No problem at all. All right.
Praise
Let's
God.
Get into the music part. When did you first discover the passion for music? Has it always been there?
I was always artsy type person. I used to draw. I used to really be into drawing. And then when I was a little bit older in age, I kind of got around, into the music scene. I'm like, well, this goes good with me translating what I see and what I could actually draw out into a track, into what's in my mind and put it on the track. And that was way back then because I didn't always do gospel music. I was a secular artist at one time. And at that time, that was my first time getting into music when I was really like 18, 19 or so. And, been going in ever since. But I praise God for deliverance and actually, being able to talk about something that matters, Yeah.
Awesome. So you answered my next question. I was going to say, have you always been into gospel music?
I did.
That I find that a lot, especially with a lot of Christian rap artists. They tested the waters elsewhere, and I think because it's so big, and the gospel industry only makes up 2% of the industry, the music industry as a whole.
Really?
So it's very hard to get into that. But right now, gospel, hip hop, and rap is taking over. I think the biggest thing is scaring is intimidating rappers out there today where they're converting over to Christian rap and not really knowing what to do with it. They're just trying to make some noise so they can live. What are your thoughts on
that? I think, I'm newer to it, seeing that, I just, came into, doing it for God and doing it for, His purposes. And but my thoughts on it from what I see now, I believe a lot of people don't know exactly what to do with it because it's something like foreign to them. They're used to seeing it in a certain type of way, and I think a lot of first thoughts about it, maybe they have to clean it off before they really get into it, if that's not their, seen before. So I think that's the issue. Sometimes people expect something else,
Yeah. I know that is big. It's even because we got so many imposters, right? And I'm real talk. There's a lot of imposters, and people are getting in there because they see that this is what's happening right now. And so you can't really, sing or rap about God without that relationship, and it be authentic, and it be something that people are to. So I think that turns a lot of people off, and I think that they miss that element. It's important that you have that relationship with God as well, because that's the message that you're sending out. And you can't send that message if you don't know him, So I think that element. Right. Mm-hmm. All right, so
that's for sure an element.
Yes, exactly. Right now, we're going to get into one of your tracks, because I need to pump it up a little bit. We're going to go with Today. What's Not Today? What made you write that? What's that song all about?
Not Today. It's when you resist the devil and flee. When you obeying God, you got to tell that devil, not today. I'm not going today. I'm not going tomorrow. So that's a phrase that went in my head way before I wrote it down. I was like, no, devil, not today. I'm not going back to what I used to do. I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go farther than what I can see. I'm gonna walk by faith, and I'm gonna keep going. And what you say don't affect me today. Not today.
Not today. Here's Not Today by Slim Vezzy.
Majestic sound.
Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. In God I trust. These spiritual riches for us. Some gon' hate and say it's luck like pure gold. We glisten, bro. No blunts, but I'm rolling up. Jesus Army, I'm a soldier. Chopping the head off a cobra. Creep around and get caught. I'm blood ball. Work more than you can pay, boss. I don't care if you Rick Ross. Get some sauce for them dry bones. He'll come on in when we all alone. Write the word on like a stone tablet. Yeah. Moses had it. Stand ready, it's automatic. This good time can't take for granted. Praying daily, clear the static. The devil boy, he's so dramatic. He tries best to get me distracted. Lights, camera, worldly action, I ain't hearing it. God love, no fearing it. Don't play with the enemy, period. Like a heart attack, I'm so serious. A homie who lost might think I'm delirious. Getting higher than a skyscraper. Without the green, without the paper. My God is a lifesaver. He gave me favor, he gave me flavor. Gave me breath like a respirator. I rest on it when it's complicated. Yeah. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I bow my head, not to Buddha. Rap by or Medusa. I know who my ruler is. Then fall for temptation. When he was on that mount hill, these folks are possessed. They run their lips, rebuke the evil, don't even trip. I walk with Jesus, no need to limp. His power, his love is infinite. Mercy, grace, forgiveness. Come back to his ways again and again. No longer fooled by the wolf and them sheep too. All eyes on you. To see and devour you for your blessing. Thank God for this life. It came with lessons. Only through him I'm getting the message that Bible out. It is a weapon. His word is real with no discussion. Straight like that, I just respect. I don't want to burn, trying to fake it. I know it's right and I still forsake it. I fall to pride like we all do. Secret sin, high like a double angel when the rent due. You contemplate. Jesus is my motivation. They cross her in the situation. Humble spirit, I'm more patient. No compromise with their boy say. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Nah, devil, not today. Not today. Ain't gonna worry about what you say. Ain't got time for the games you play. I'm a little right, watch and pray. I'm a little right, watch and pray. Nah.
Hey, that was not today. By Slim Vezzy. Brother, that was hot. That was hot.
Praise God. Praise God.
I know you having some fun in that studio.
Oh, yeah, I have fun in this studio. We have so much fun, it's ridiculous. Yeah.
I can hear it. So do you write all your music? Do you write all the songs that you have on this album? And the album, by the way, is Blood Brought. Am I correct?
Yeah, Blood Bought. Yep. Blood Bought.
Okay. So
and I write all
right
my
now?
songs, yeah. Yes, it's out. It's out right now, and every digital store that you could possibly think of, from iTunes to Apple to Spotify to a lot of free places, YouTube and SoundCloud, all under the same name, Slim Vezzy. SlimVezzy.
All right.
And every one of them, you probably maybe 50 to 100 stores, maybe. So just about anyone you can think about.
All right, so anybody can get it. So it's out there,
anybody
y'all. Y'all can go out there and get that today. You gotta go get that today. You'll be more persuaded at the end of this show. All right. So you said you write your own music, correct?
Yes, I do write my own music. I've been writing for a long time. I mean, right here, I have different songs. I have songs and tablets with songs that I'm nowhere near touching right now, but they're there. They're ready.
Yeah.
They're just,
Yeah.
They're just lining up,
So are we talking
and
about
praise God.
A second album soon? That's what we're talking about?
Yeah. Well, right now, the same producer, Majestic Sounds, they did that track and 3 other tracks. He did pretty much all the engineering and extra production that went into the songs. I'm gonna do a project with him. I'm thinking it's like 11 tracks or so right now, but the date on it is not set in stone. It should be around the beginning of next year or the end of this year.
Okay.
So It's more.
We gotta definitely keep up with you. So where do you get your inspirations from when you're writing the music?
Oh, the inspiration is from the testimonies that I know are there, that what God brought me through, and it's from want to be in that battlefield and help people fight, and I see a lot of my brothers and sisters doing that. This you can be a rapper, you can be a singer, you can be a DJ, blog talk like yourself, and I'm in the fight with you. I want to fight with you. I want to fight with the ones who may not do that, who may be in their work office or wherever they're at. And pushing forward.
Okay, now that's true ministry. That's true ministry right there. So which artist? I'm gonna give you a second to think about this, because I really want you to have good answers to this. I'm gonna be paying attention to who you say. Which artist today inspires you the most and why? Now, this is across the board, secular or gospel music artists, because I know that we get our inspiration for different genres, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I want to hear from you. Where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, if I can go back, my first artist that I ever just got attached to, just listening to what he said, it was Nas. It was from,
yeah.
Nas from New York. It was him.
Why would you say
and
Nas?
then
Why were you attracted to Nas music?
it was Nas because he sounded like he was from like a familiar neighborhood that I was from, and it sounded like, he sounded kind of, and his talk just different from me, but the same. He talked like he had a New York accent. I'm from down south, but it sounds so similar in lifestyle, struggles and where he wanted some people to be. He was a bit informational. Everybody has their different sides, but at a point he was informational. And I'm an information person. I like people to give me information. That was, even when I was, on the secular side, I still wanted to listen to a person that gave me, some information.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you one thing about Nas before you go to your next artist. He delivered messages that were real. He talked about real stuff. It was he wasn't scared, and a lot of artists are intimidated by getting the messages out there, that real stuff, because they are afraid of the kickback, the feedback, and that's one thing that about him and other artists like Tupac, they weren't scared of what was going to be the kickback. Instead, they knew they had to get them. It's very similar to even rap artists today. You think of Bizzle. Are you familiar with Bizzle? He's real.
Oh,
he's real. That's a true message. He just through his song, and he tell you the real. It ain't no cutting corners or anything like that. You gotta go with the hardest right now because he values the message over the kickback, and I think that's important.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that's true. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Bizzle, and that's a real dude when it comes to delivering that message. Yeah, he's real.
Yeah. Who else you got?
Yep. Well, when the first artist I listened to, I can say he was the most inspirational because he gave me an outlook like, oh man, for real, I can still do this and be like this. I can still do this and worship God.
Yeah.
I can still do this and worship. He was the first one that I ever listened to. My wife introduced me to his music. It was Lecrae. Lecrae was the first artist that I listened to and said, man, I ain't got to quit rapping, because at one point, I just wanted to quit. I was studying up in the Word of God, but at the same time, I didn't know if I wanted to rap because I still had old thoughts in my head about, how people may perceive me or things like that, or, how people may look at me, and could I really let the message out this way? Are there really people doing it like, those type of questions in my head. And when I heard him, I was like, man, for real? I want to deliver a message like him. He's married, he got kids. I'm on the same level. I'm married, I got kids. I want to still do it. You just inspired me to do it, brother. That's what I thought in my head when I first listened to him. I think it was Church Clothes 2 by the time I got on. But I went back and listened to a whole lot of his old stuff. Right. Yeah. I was late. I felt like I was late. I was like, hold on, I can actually still do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
he can transcend across different genres. He's not just stuck in one thing. He can reach, the African American, that black culture, but he can also touch those who are not African American. And he's cool with that. He's in all settings across the board, and I love the boldness he has. I definitely love the boldness. Yeah. He's getting a lot of heat now for,
Oh, yeah, he get a lot of heat.
Connected with the secular artists. It's the same thing with, who was that, Tasha Cobb. Hey.
Yeah.
It's my thought that we got to get a message out there. And
exactly. I'm like,
you
must be listening to my status.
Huh?
Wow. No, I'm saying you must be looking at my statuses because that's the same thing I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't get the messages out there if we're not reaching the people that the messages are for. You know,
Exactly.
if they willing to work with you and do this thing, that's shining the light of God on them.
Exactly.
On what we're doing. You know, that's what it's all about.
Exactly. It's like God has a message for everyone to deliver in some type of way. And, you know, every message is not for everybody. I understand you might be eating some, you know, a little bit tougher. You can take some a little bit tough, but some people can't take it that tough yet. But opportunities like that, a person who may listen to Nicki Minaj or Ty Dolla $ign or anybody else, they might come along and say, well, I might just want to listen to a little bit more of Lecrae, you know, or I might want to listen to a little bit more of Tasha Cobbs, and then they get into more of what God is saying through them for them to receive, because it will be for them if they listen. So, you know, we got to spread the message, That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Wow. It is what it is. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk.
Right.
If we stop connecting, then we limit our avenues and the platforms that we have to spread God, is what we're supposed to be doing anyway. That's our purpose anyway.
Right.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be right back here with Slim Vezzy and hear some more of his music. But you know, we got to get some commercials in here, guys. Sadly, but shortly. We'll be right back after this.
Northern Tool and Equipment.
My girlfriend has given me a pet name.
I'm afraid to ask.
Snuggle Muffin.
No, it isn't.
And she uses it in public.
Okay, so give your girlfriend a pet name she'll hate, like Thunder Chunky.
I couldn't do that.
I see. Too harsh for Snuggle Muffin. Okay. Drown her out with a 200-mile-per-hour cordless leaf blower.
Got it. Here she comes.
Hey, Snuggle Muffin. What are you doing, Snuggle? Snuggle. I am so out of here.
Wait. Come back, Thunder Chunky.
There's no problem a little horsepower can't solve. Northern Tool and Equipment.
That's all, folks.
Subway Restaurant's Storytime Theater proudly presents Jack and the Beanstalk.
Fee-fi-fo-fum. I smell something delicious. Hey, little fella, what you got there?
Oh, this? It's the big hot pastrami sub from Subway Restaurants.
That does look tasty.
It sure is. Climbing that beanstalk out there makes you hungry.
You mind if I have a bite?
Sure. I'll trade you for that goose over there with the golden eggs.
You got a deal.
Hungry for something big? Then pick up a big hot pastrami sub from Subway Restaurants. Layer upon layer of delicious hot pastrami stacked high and toasted to flavorful perfection on freshly baked bread. Topped with pickles, mustard, and melted Swiss cheese, it's the perfect way to satisfy any giant-sized appetite. Big hot pastrami available at participating restaurants for a limited time only. See restaurants for details. Subway. Eat fresh.
All right, welcome back to RTWT Real Talk with Chanel on our Artist Spotlight Tuesday, where we are featuring indie gospel rap artist Slim Vezzy. He's on with us today. If you're just joining us, I'm going to need you to go back and look at this on or listen to this on demand, because you need to hear this cat. You need to hear his music and hear what he's got going on and how to get in touch with him, because his messages are strong and they're definitely going somewhere. And it's relatable to a lot of people. And I think that's something that we need to share and something we need to put on our platforms and put in rotation. So praise God for him for being on today. Slim, you still with us?
Praise God. Praise God. I'm still here. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into another track here. This next one is All I Need. Tell me a little bit about All I Need.
Is God. too. It's just knowing that all you need is God, and when you have that locked tight relationship, oh man, it just brings you so much closer into your friendship and your marriage and your kids and your family. And when you just know all you need is God, you can let go of a whole lot of things that hold you down from building up. So that's where I was at when I created that song. Shout out to G2. He made the beat. I told him, man, make me a trap beat, something. Make me a trap beat or something, man, because I need to, I need to put all I need on the trap beat, so somebody, in that state of mind, they need to hear something like that can catch on to it.
Amen.
Yep.
You're about to hear All I Need from Slim Vezzy. We'll be right back after this.
G2 Productions.
DJ Van on the track, Slim Vezzy. Blood ball. All I need, 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 all I need is God. I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need, yeah. All I need is God. I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need. Wake up in the morning and I'm praying to God. This feel like cement foundation getting hard. What they really mean is I trust in the Lord. If the gospel against the law, then I'm catching me a thought. Ain't no sense of hiding sin, I'ma give them my all. Content in the spirit, just call me Paul. Sell my soul for designer, boy, I ain't dead lost. Like good sushi, I'ma keep it too raw. Beneficial for the soul, man, I'm about the kingdom call. Jesus in your ear, make opponents take a pause. The devil taking shots, I gotta stop him. Yeah. Akeem Elijah one, I'ma block him. Yeah. Sheep lining up for the slaughter, People looking around like why bother? But I'm doing my part like a barber. Helping need folks to be a whole lot sharper. All I need is God, I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need, yeah. All I need is God, I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need. I'm a dapper who I love, come with it. Hold it to repenting, faith in Jesus, not the Congress or the Senate. He's coming back soon, any minute. See the Abraham, that's the lineage. I ain't playing in the field, this is not a scrimmage. I'ma spit it like a dentist visit. To the truth, yeah, I'm a witness. On the lie, yeah, stay snitching like a dope boy. Copping pleas on his sentence. Everything that he idolized made him a menace. Might as well join the winning team. Look, they don't wanna talk about it. Rather try to outsmart a crook. Anything to be a millionaire like an IV, now they got the hook. Too like who on Facebook. Curse words and a dirty look. So sad, man, get attention. I wish you would just get the picture. I don't need dope or the alcohol. Proud giants make a hard fall. Got a need for speed like a V8 on the interstate. Ride with Elohim, he never late. Reaction gon' slow me down if I debate. Too long about these fake people in a world that's full of hate. All I need is God, I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need, yeah. All I need is God, I don't need no fraud. Fancy clothes or the fanciest car. All I need is God, and I need Him in my heart. All I need.
All I need. That was off of the album Blood Rock. You guys go out and get that album. He is on with us here in the studio today, and we're going to just jump back into the interview. And Slim, what's your motivation for pursuing music professionally? Now, there's a difference between just going out there and putting music out, right? And there's another, the other group of people that put it out professionally. There's a purpose in why they do what they do. What is your reason for putting this music out professionally?
I know God, makes room with your gift. And, he'll add on and make you be able to spread that message even farther than you could have if you, just were doing it part-time, or you may not had the mind to do it. But I've had the mind to do it professionally, for, a long while, But, God puts the pieces together. My motivation for it is that right there. I know he make room. I know there's many other people who need to hear messages that he has for me. I have to do it in a structured way. I have to do it in, I have to plan and come with that purpose that he has for me, to spread it out and do it in the, the lined up way. And, it creates more markets for people to hear you too, instead of, just one little branch. I'm trying to be like the tree that he planted me to be, Everybody can get a little piece of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that should be the goal. That should always be the goal. We have a purpose, and I a lot of times I tell my artists, if you come if I'm managing you in any way, my main motto is purpose. I want to know what you want to do with what you got. And that is that's important, because that determines how you go about getting it. You have to know that. You have to know that in order to accomplish what you need to accomplish.
You have to know it. Yes, you have to know your purpose. A lot of purposes are, I know from my experience, a lot of purposes are in my testimony, just from knowing what, I went through, and knowing that he put me here to, to help another person not do those things. Shoot, I love to have somebody tell me at a time where, I may have a little crack inch of wanting to receive it, and I'm able to do that. So I'm just ready to get that opportunity. It's a lot of opportunity. I'm just trying to get up on it.
Well, you're going to have a lot of opportunities to mentor the youth and those young men and women that are coming up in the music industry today, because they need it. There's so many out there that have a gift, but they don't know what to do with it. And it's going to take artists like to mentor those young people so that they can come out and really have a clear vision for what they can do and have that music touch the world. I mean, there's all kinds of talent, but these kids are very talented, and they just need guidance. They just need that guidance.
It's true. It's true. It's a lot of very talented people.
When we're on radio here, internet radio is one of the greatest platforms I think that we have, especially for gospel music artists, because we're not just touching the U.S. right now. We are overseas. We are in Jamaica. We're in the Caribbean. We had artists contact us, and we had artists that are overseas that were on, this show and some of the other shows that will be added to our platform. So saying all that to say, you're all over the world when you do internet radio. There's no limit to where you can reach, and no limit to where your music can touch. Therefore, the messages that you have that God has given you is reaching a broader audience. And I think that is one of the greatest gifts that he could have given us. What do you hope to accomplish with getting your music out to the world? Think about, we don't want to say stuck in that cultural mindset where it just it's this group of people that can hear me, can understand me, and they can get this message. I'm talking about the people that don't look like us, that don't talk like us, that need a translator to hear your music. What does it mean to you, and what do you hope to accomplish by getting that music out there to them?
Oh man, I hope to set the button where we can come on one accord. We can understand what we're coming from. Like, I don't, just set myself on rapping on a certain type of beat. I mean, just the other day I did a 8-bar for a collaboration of some artists in Nigeria, and it was on a reggaeton beat. It was on a reggaeton beat, and it was something different for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something different for me. And I just, I want to accomplish bringing people into, something that they may not just be very familiar with. They may have seen it once or twice, or heard it once or twice, but getting it where you can jail to it, because I can listen to the radio. What's the station? I'm trying to remember the station. 94 point something here, 94.7. They play all a different variety. I listen to a variety of music, gospel music, and just inspirational music. I listen to a variety. It's not all rap that I listen to, and it's not all just not all one category. There's some country that I listen to. Some rock and roll. I love rock and roll. I love the guitar, stuff like that. I try to bring something different into the music. Something different into the music, something different into the beat. Just something that's out the norm. Because when we can cross that line, and still keep it for God, oh man, people just they can shine their candlelight even brighter.
I think if more artists thought like that, it would be a blessing. So many want to stay comfortable. They don't want to go cross over. And I think the greatest collaboration is with the ones that don't look like us. The ones that play the guitars, that play the country music, that do the rock. And it sounds so good. They do it in the secular realm all the time. Where it's the rap goes into the the rock, and they collab, and they make some hits, and we can do the same thing. I mean, doing it for God, I mean, that just creates a bigger platform for all the artists involved. All right. So.
It brings artists all together.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into another track here. We're gonna go to Go Life.
Go Life.
What's going on with Go Life?
Go Life. This, I can bring you back to the point of conversation when I was talking about at one point I just felt like quitting. I didn't know how to deliver it, from my mindset at the point, how to keep on doing what God has gifted me to do in the various places that He may take me, and still spread the love of God. Most importantly, living it, because living it is a very important part. I tell people a lot of time before I even do the song, like, Go Life, we're going to live the Go Life, whether we're a doctor, lawyer, a janitor, a mechanic, you're a student. Just live for God. Go out there. He has many things for you to do within that pathway He set you on. We're gonna uplift His name while we do it. We're gonna live that Go Life, and that's why I'm so hyped when I'm on the stage. When I do that, I'm so hyped in anybody church or anybody event. I'm so hyped because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go out there.
I hear you. All right.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to hear another one from Slim Vezzy. It's called Go Life. This is off his current album here called Blood Ball. Enjoy this. We'll be right back right after this.
Slim Vezzy. 'Cause I got a little something for you. 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 'Cause I got a little something
Majestic sound.
Go hard, praise God. 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 Go life. Go hard, praise God. 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 Go hard, need a sweat towel, run for miles, Forrest Gump freestyle to tell you from the wilds of the enemy. Don't worry about me, don't get tired, I'm out to give you plenty energy. Jump, know you're digging that. Knocking devils off, really no match. Now they got me strapped this here for the boys in the trap and the girls say that, not knowing where to love at. Come from above, sign on count like some in Bahamas. Either giving us authority, who can take us out? I ain't scared, say it loud, no mama. As I'm holding this combo, oh, my faith is on jumbo. No wonder I glow, big bro, got flow in a tut. Go hard, praise God. 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 Go life. Go hard, praise God. 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 Go hard, praise God.
We be living that go life. Watched by the word, so we living a clean life. He anointed my head. I'm full of his wisdom. He gave me the green light. Now I'm spreading the gospel. I'm lifting my voice like I'm singing some opera. The devil can't block it. I'm making these hits like I'm Nancy Sinatra. I'm led by the spirit. We kick it real tough like we playing some soccer. We be fishing for souls. We reeling them in like a worth for red lobster. But I'm not on the clock. I'm in your community being a witness. I'm out on the block reciting these scriptures so people can get it.
Go hard, praise God. 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 Go life. Go hard, praise God. 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 Cannot sit down, I gotta go on a mission for God. Gotta do more, let the love show. It's killers in the hood, let's love go. Kids get shot through the window, and the reason why they don't even know. I'm flying face first, Geronimo, so seeking out a stand around. It's a weakness, for you to be saved. That's a part of my being. Since we in Christ, we should have an agreement. Pray the true and living God, cast out demons, straighten up house like spring cleaning. Cut the sneak when we sleep, trying to start you from breathing. Don't get sidetracked by people not on track. We going hard, no slack. Don't need just that, and that's a fact, Jack. Go hard, praise God. 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 Go life. Go hard, praise God. 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 Go hard, praise God.
All right, that was Gold Life by Slim Vezzy. I had to check again, make sure I was saying that right. But Slim, you're still on.
Yeah, I'm still on. Yeah, Gold Life.
One of the things I always think about, especially with indie gospel artists is why they want to remain independent. And we see a lot of artists, especially artists who've been out or trying to get their music out for a while, they jump into these contracts with these labels and end up getting burned or end up getting into too much of a contract that they can't handle because they don't understand. They're just jumping in because they want to see it, And one of the biggest things, I believe in having freedom and creativity in your craft. And I believe that with artists, especially independent artists, being independent allows you 100% control over that creative freedom and getting the messages out the way you need to get them out, the way you're hearing them, the way it's coming to you. What are some of the challenges that you have faced as an independent artist, and are you hoping to get onto a label, and what would be the difference for you in making that decision?
Well, like you said, I like that freedom to make the music the way God sent for it, where he sent it to my spirit, to my mind, to my heart, without, running across one of those snags where, man, I don't think this and that, stuff like that. I like to keep it, the way God sent it to me. That would be one of the most major issues that, if it were, but, another one would be sometimes when you don't have that name backing, a lot of times a lot of people look at it like, well, should we, really look into putting them on for this event? But one thing I know, if you keep going, God, he rises you up. So, exactly. I know that conquers all. God gonna rise up the people that, where he wants them to be, where he already set in order for us to be, so that would be one of the biggest challenges as an artist, right now, is you want to have that control, and then on the other side, without the name backing, sometimes people act a little funny sometimes, but it's all good. I pray for them. I have no problem, with going to the other people God, put out there in my pathway, people like you and, people like On Today, the event that I was at and other events that I have going on, and God just keep adding on. That's one thing about God. He going to add on. As long as you put that work in and plant that seed, he will water,
Yeah, he will.
So it turned that problem into nothing major.
Yeah. And it's the thing. I think God is not common. The way he does things, it doesn't look like, so I think with the independency, where you're independent, you remain an independent artist, you have the ability to hear from him and actually walk that thing out. You're not controlled by what. See, a lot of the labels try to make you do what they want you to do. So they want you to sound like this. They're going to make you do things that they think will sell, because they got to make that money back that they're investing into you. And that's one of the reasons I believe. And it's a big challenge because, like you said, you do want that name to back you because you get on a lot faster. A lot of people recognize you a little sooner. And your stuff gets distributed out there. But there's so many different resources now available to independent artists that
many resources.
It's really a matter of the individual decision to go out there and work with someone else. But I think for gospel artists, the creativity is a must, and you have to just do it the way God is to you, because that's what prospers. That's what prospers.
Right.
So.
That is.
Okay.
If I was ever, can I just add one more thing? If I was ever, be asked later on down the line, I need you to hear my music first. So you sure you heard me say this? You heard me say that? Okay.
Yeah.
If it's all good and checked along, right?
Cool.
That's how I gotta go. Yep.
So, and we talked a little bit about, the youth coming up and them coming up into the music industry, and you've had experiences already, some good, some bad, and as we all had, what are some of the advice or the pointers that you would give to upcoming artists or younger artists that hasn't hit the scene yet that they're aspiring? And they don't really even have to be young, because you have, people that's up there in age that have a message that hasn't actually stepped out there, but God still has a word in them that they need to get out. So I don't think it's ever too late. I just think it has to have purpose. So what would you say to those inspiring artists that are trying to make it into the music industry?
You're right. You got to stay purposed. That's for any artist, any age. You got to stay purposed. You got to be able to just keep your mind open to what God is telling you. And when it comes to this industry, you got to stay knowledgeable. You have to update yourself. That's one major part. We have to update ourselves. I always believe in updating myself, because I know it's for it's forever changing, and the markets and all type of things that you can put your music on the platforms and things like that. Some go up, some go away, some vanish. So once you keep the purpose on your mind and know that God has put you here for the unique gift, whatever they may be, it's many of them. So whatever God has put you out here for, just train yourself. Be very skillful at it. Just know that, put your foot down. I know what he did, what he put inside of me, and I'm going to stay knowledgeable about where I need to be with him. He's going to guide me, and I'm going to study up on it. He gave me a brain. He gave me moving parts, and we're just going to keep the train moving. We're going to live that go life. So that's exactly what I have to say to an upcoming, person. I'm still trying to upcome myself, I'm still trying to keep it going. So
yeah.
Yep.
So I think that's a perfect segue into this last single that we're going to be playing here on the station today, Monkey See, Monkey Do, which is an interesting title all in itself, but is a very common phrase used. Tell me a little bit about Monkey See, Monkey Do.
Monkey see, monkey do. Yeah. A lot of older people, I can hear that saying, when I was younger, monkey see, monkey do. It'd be different. My mama used to say, don't you be different from somebody else? That just always, it stayed in the back of my mind. I never thought, that I would make a song about it, the first time that I heard it. But, just to think about your uniqueness, you so different. Yeah. You're so different from the next person. We're so similar in many ways, but we're so different in many other ways, from the way we think, and the way we act, and the way we go about just daily living. So, man, I see it as an honor to praise God in the way I do, to be able to move my limbs and to be able to have this skill or these skill sets that He's given me. And I don't want to be like nobody else. I just want to be what God created me to be. And that's what all Monkey See, Monkey Do about. Cause we gotta break away right. We gotta break away and be what God created us to be.
What you were just talking about. That's a perfect segue, because that basically confirms what you just said. Don't be like anybody else. Be yourself. Do you. Do what God has called you to do and get those messages out, because that's not like any other message He's given to someone else. So.
Exactly. Yep. Amen to that. Yep, that's what it's all about. They're right there.
This is Monkey See, Monkey Do by Slim Vezzy.
#901 Hitmaker.
out there, man, smoking from the same tree, doing the same thing. Don't you know all food ain't for you, man? Why you over there eating that bad fruit, man, getting bound up? Man, let it go. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Pull up on the block, they wanna be like him. Little did they know he catching indictments. Really don't care cause the money enticing integrity. So for a brick price. Baby mama got a stripper license. Seducing soldiers is a lust crisis. Find Jesus cause the need got it. Oh Lord, Curious George inside him. Holy Spirit, he'll bite you like Tyson. I gotta tell you, can't be silent. Not Simon says I tell the truth cause I'm watching red. Holy scripture take it to the head. Demons want me dead like a sniper. I ain't hurt, instead be the church with the kingdom work. Music the product can go with the killers. Like open up shop on your mindset. Serving gospel like a tennis match. I ain't giving up no time for that. These war angels on dispatch. Oh no relapse. I was pouring up to my left collapse. I was smoking weed till my eye was tight like a Chinese. Slipping on banana peels I couldn't see. Everybody thinking they King Kong, but I disagree. Got a loan over every tree. Chimpanzees need a show. Reaching for the throne, my light is on. It's a new dawn. He gon' intervene. Monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing. Stereotypes got typos. Everybody suppose I'm a gangster, but I rap out the blood of the changer. Hell's Kitchen, it'll fang ya. Don't be lame, respect, bro. Capital G, praise God. I got monkey bars like a schoolyard. In charge, I'm living large in spirit. Sumo. In the word like a buffet, another plate, eat more. What I do know, Jesus in the lead, he'll always be what is for me. Yeah, it is for me. So the devil flees, this is not your cheese. Why taste paper and the court things? To the dope fiend, know he really king. Are you getting skinny from the nicotine? Stress. Please get a claim on your blessing. On the intercom, I'm yelling. Pressure from the world got you sweating. Can't get the days depression. Say it ain't true. Monkey see, monkey do. Hold up now, look at you. Be the different one, not your crew. I'm sitting sideways up too. Like a boomerang, advance the truth. Come back to the king. Yeah, I did it. I'm unashamed. Seeking face can't be the same. In Jesus' name, like a big strain, I bring a fame. Yeah. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit. Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of fruit. I know you're hanging, just be cool. Watch the thing as you fruit.
What it is, I taste God, bro. I still love Jesus, but I'm thugging, though. They hating on me, but I love them, though. I'm heating for Jesus like an oven door. I step in the booth to get my rap on. I let my light shine, no snap on. Spit holy bars to bless the microphone. And I get in my zone when the mic is on. Homie wanna be like the homies on the block. My homie got time for serving them rock. Say he a gangster, but we know that he not. You could've died when you got shot. Hey, you should be praising God. Instead of them dope boys. If you die and you don't know Jesus, you gon' die with no hope, boy. What does it profit a man to gain a whole world but lose his soul? Cause you can't die with money, you can't get to heaven with gold. Homie be chasing girls, he be chasing drugs, and he be chasing love. But the only thing that can truly satisfy you if you chasing Jesus.
Monkey see, monkey do. I want that type of
That was Monkey See, Monkey Do. We're on here with Slim Vezzy. He's been hanging out with us for the last hour. Man, that hour went by fast. I think we went over.
Yeah, it did go by fast.
Well, it goes by fast when you got some good stuff going on. So that's all we can say. If you're just joining us,
having a good time.
if you're just joining us, we are talking with indie gospel rap artist Slim Vezzy. Has an awesome album out right now, Bloodbound, and I'm gonna give him the opportunity here just in a minute to give you guys some social media links and where you can find him at and find out what he's doing now. So, tell us about your current project, Slim, and what the fans can expect to hear.
Oh, they can expect to hear some great inspiration, some great testimony, some just a great uplifting of Jesus' name. The album is Blood Bought, Slim Vezzy Blood Bought. We all want to be washed in that blood of Jesus. That's the outcome that I hope most people get to realize, while their time is here on this earth. And that's the many messages that's within that four songs. It's 4 songs on this EP. And if you have any trouble finding it, you can always Google my name, SlimVezzY on Google, Slim Vezzy, and it will pull up iHeartRadio. It'll pull up Spotify. It'll pull up YouTube. They have it categorized. I'm also on iTunes and Apple, Google Play, and many other stores. And when you go onto those sites, those social media sites and music sites, all you have to do is type in the name, Slim Vezzy, and you'll be quickly directed to the Blood Bought EP that I hope everybody enjoys.
Hey, we've been enjoying it here on RTWT, so I'm very excited to see where this is going and what you're going to be doing next. I'm definitely going to keep up with you. I know the fans will definitely keep up with you, and we're going to keep you in rotation because you are definitely making some moves, and I'm hearing some good stuff, and God is definitely doing a lot through your ministry, and I'm excited to see what He has for you coming up. Do you have any upcoming events?
I have an event. It's a citywide youth revival. It'll be here in Memphis. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be October 10th through the 12th at 591 East Macklemore, Memphis, Tennessee. If anybody in that area want to come out, I'll be there.
All right.
And then I also, all right. Yeah, it's a youth revival. We're gonna keep them excited.
All right. It was definitely a pleasure talking with you today and having you on and getting to hear some of your music. We definitely, like I said, going to keep you in rotation and keep promoting you because I think this is definitely something, an EP especially, that's a lot of people need to hear. So I appreciate you calling in today. I appreciate you sitting on the line with us for about an hour or more. It was a pleasure talking with you.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have any last words for the fans?
Oh, well, I just hope people, stay encouraged in God. Keep moving because it's a very, very good and exciting world once you know God. And, man, we can live this thing on out and have so much joy. So for, everybody listening, stay in joy.
All right, Slim. So we'll keep in touch. Again, thank you for coming on. You guys are listening to RTWT Artist Spotlight Tuesday, where we feature indie gospel rap artist Slim Vezzy. The album called Blood Brought. You go out and then get that. That's available on all digital media outlets. And follow him on our social media with the name Slim Vezzy, correct?
Yes, that's it.
All right, so that's easy enough, guys. That's easy enough. Go out and get that and be blessed by it. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back after this. This is, oh, my God.
Oh, my God. 6'4", Ricky X. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, 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 oh, my God.
Lord, I'm looking to you. Lord, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Lord, I ain't got a clue. They tryna kill us in these streets. Lord, yeah, so I'm falling at your feet. So I'm falling at your feet. Lord, I'm so full of flaws. Yeah, I pray you keep me from my fall. Lord, keep me standing. Sometimes I'm feeling incomplete. But I will never take defeat. No, 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 no. Oh my God, oh my God.
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 Shots fired, trying to find where they came from.
Oh my.
I hear the thunder and the lightning, hear the rain come. I try to keep my friends close, but they change up. Looking in the mirror, maybe I'm the strange.
Oh my God.
Loyalty, it'll have you sitting like a lame duck. With them scissors and decisions when they make cuts. We might struggle, but we drinking from the same cup. Somebody let the devil know we ain't done. No fear in my body, I'm ready for war. The enemy knocking on destiny's door. I'm marching a soldier, don't question the course. They say, oh my God, when we step on the porch. Step on the porch, the struggle is real. They going insane, what is the deal? They strung out on drugs, they loving the field. The hunter, they coming from under the hill. Trying to send a prayer up, no choir roll. I might struggle with the weight, no diet though. Y'all trying to get rich, boy, I'm trying to grow. I don't need a Rolex to know it's time to go. I see them building like they on the Empire show. Watch it burn to the ground, no fire code. Now they all jumping ship the entire globe. But I'm sticking with the heat like an iron on. Lord, I'm looking to you. Lord, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Lord, I ain't got a clue. They trying to kill us in these streets. Lord, yeah, so I'm falling at your feet. So I'm falling at your feet. Lord, I'm so full of flaws. Yeah, I pray you keep me from my fall. Lord, keep me standing. Sometimes I'm feeling incomplete. But I will never take defeat. No, 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 no. Oh my God, oh my God.
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 I'm motivated, get a roll of paper, so I'm smoking haters like dope. But I know the faces that control the matrix, so I won't mistake the label. They show us fakeness, but it's only basic. The road they take, we can't go. It's like a frozen lake. I tell them go and escape, but you won't escape your fate though.
Oh my God.
I'm like high knees. Game time, race car with no brake line. Gateway to that great fine. I'm at a great pace to go make mine. I'm so glad that the Lord don't make us pay fines. I got 5 on it, like 420 plus 8 dimes.
Oh God, take the pressure right off. I won't make it through the night long. Pray you able, cause I might fall. Thank you for dying to cover my cause. Oh God, take the pressure right off. I won't make it through the night long. Pray you able, cause I might fall. Thank you for dying to cover my cause.
Lord, I'm looking to you. Lord, I'm looking. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Lord, I ain't got a clue. They trying to kill us in these streets. Lord, yeah, so I'm falling at your feet. So I'm falling at your feet. Lord, I'm so full of flaws. Yeah, I pray you keep me from my fall. Lord, keep me standing. Sometimes I'm feeling incomplete. But I will never take defeat. No, 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 no. Oh my God, oh my God.
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 Espíritu Nandos, I am so sorry to interrupt your music. It is very rude of me. I know I hated it when my brother George used to come into my room when I was listening to tape cassettes of Us Esquelios Perigosos. I used to love this band. Bam, 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 get off my donkey. Anyway, I'm sorry for bother you. I just wanted to quickly tell you about Nando's. It is a very, very nice restaurant. And as well as fresh and succulent flame-grilled peri-peri chicken, we also have free music playing too. Much better than my old stuff. Because, bam, 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 that's the spirit of Nando's.
Hey, Thirst, can I try out a few Coke Summer sound effects on you? Cool. You okay with this? And this? And what about this? Ha! Gotcha there, Thirst. That wasn't sound effects. That was a Coke. I'm no longer thirsty. You're so out of here. Coca-Cola. Open happiness.
All right, welcome back to RTWT Artist Spotlight Tuesday, where we featured this evening indie gospel rap artist Slim Vezzy. I hope you guys enjoyed him in the interview, but I also hope you enjoyed the music. We want to support him, continue to support what God is doing in his life, and keep him lifted up. So that is definitely something that we're going to continue to do. If you got more questions about how to get his music and anything on social media, all his Facebook, his Twitter, the Instagrams, and all that is under the name or under the handle Slim Vezzy. That's SLIM VZVEZZY. Easy enough, guys. Music now, Blood Vault EP now available on all digital media outlets. Don't miss the opportunity to go and get that album now and be blessed. We're going to continue along in this show. This is what I like to do. I love to play independent gospel music across the globe. Now, you're going to hear some reggae. You're going to hear some rap. You're going to hear some praise and worship. I got it all mixed up in there. But for the next 30 minutes, we are just going to go full-blown praise, worship, whatever you want to do. Have yourself a party in your house, your car, wherever you're tuning in at. But we're going to spend the next 30 minutes and just have a praise party because that's what we love to do. We're going to kick this praise party off with Hang On. We'll be right back after 30 minutes.
Turbulence is the price you pay for flying high. So whenever you're flying high, you're going to have some bumpy areas. That's why I want to remind you to don't give up, but hang in there.
up, so I'm not worried, I'm not scared. I'm gon' trust like my bishop said. It's a message to the devil, you can't help our faith. And we gon' make them my body is great. We gotta
Say, love, can I holler at you for a second? I know this might sound crazy, but look, just listen, hear me out. Check this out. You gotta know that we loved each other once before in another life, and you can't ignore it, no, 'cause it shows when I'm close to you. Close to you. Yeah. What a blessing, even if it started in my mind, 'cause now my heart is being occupied by the greatest love of all time. You're the greatest. Yeah. And I believe that I was made for you and you were made for me. Just take the sign. I believe that it's something in the time we share. Whoa, it must be destiny. And maybe we can go further than most if we dare. Lovely are you, the best of God's creations. Baby, you make them all disappear. Clear from my eyes, you and me together hand in hand, touching the sky. Living abundant, getting this money. This has gotta be somewhere in His place. 'Cause when I'm with you, it must be destiny. I believe that it's something in the time we share. Whoa, it must be destiny. And baby, we can go further than most if we dare. Can't nobody do what you can. Can't nobody ever take your place. This is one love that will never change, just as long as your love stays the same. Oh baby, oh baby, yeah, I'm so in love, so in love. It must be destiny. I believe that it's something in the time we share. Lord, thank you for using me. 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 Started with my best, we have to say. Lord, thank you for using me. That was sin. You can take the past and make it right. Lord, thank you for using me. This is now. It started with my past, we have to say. Lord, thank you for using me. That was sin. You can take the past and make it right. Lord, thank you for using me. This is now. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Lord, use me. Send me. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Lord, thank you for using me. Send me. Lord, use me. Send me. Lord, use me. That was said. This is now. Lord, thank you for using me. That was said. This is now. Lord, thank you for using me. Started with my past, may have to say. That was then. You can take my past and make it right. This is now. It started with my past, may have to say. That was then. You can take my past and make it right. This is now. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Use me. Save me. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Use me. Save me. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Use me. Save me. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Use me. Save me. Use me. Use me for your glory. Use me. Oh Lord, please use me. Lord, use me. Oh, use me. Oh Lord, use me. I surrender for you to use me. Oh, use me. God, use me. In spite of what it may have been, Lord, use me. Clean me up inside and use me. I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind for you to use me. Use me for your service, Lord, use me. Use me for your service, Lord, use me. Use me for your works, Lord, use me. Use me, Lord. I give everything I have. I will give it unto you. I give everything I have in me, and I will give it up to you. I give everything I have, and I will give it up to you. I give everything I have, I will give it up to you. Hey, hey, hey.
Yep, new read. Something to uplift your spirit. Turn this up. Roll your windows down. It feels so good to be a child of the king. You know what I'm talking about? Read talk.
Funny how you're making me feel as I I linger to be all up in your presence. Your touch, your voice, your will. I admire and desire your heaven. Lord, you mean more to me than anything this world could offer. Even at their very best, at your simplest, you put them to rest. You brighten up my days. Your life is light to me. I can't get enough of you. I gotta have more. You brighten up my days. Your life is light to me. I can't get enough of you. I gotta have more. Your loving is good. Fills me up with all that I need. Your loving is good. You supply my every need. So good. Can't get enough. You're all that I need. I gotta tell everybody, sing it to the world that you're good. You're good, so good.
Let it breathe right, let it breathe right, let it breathe right. Let it breathe, let it breathe. You ready? You ready? Come on, come on. Breathe, talk.
I can go all of my days, try my hardest to praise and thank you, but I can't give enough praise, because you are so much bigger than my effort. You took what was dark in me, purified and made me new. Now I feel what you've been showing, and I wanna give my all to you. You brighten up my days, your life is light to me. I can't get enough of you. I gotta have more. Your loving is good, fills me up with all that I need. Your loving is good, you supply my every need. So good, can't get enough. You're all that I need. I gotta tell everybody, sing it to the world that you're good. You're good. Your loving is good, fills me up with all that I need. Your loving is good, you supply my every need. So good, can't get enough. You're all that I need. I gotta tell everybody, sing it to the world that you're good. You're good, come on, good. You are, oh you are good. Oh you are so good. You are, oh you are good. Oh you are so good. Fills me up with all that I need. Your loving is good. You supply my every need. So good. Can't get enough. You're all that I need. I gotta tell everybody, sing it to the world that you're good. You're good. So good.
Shideke, it's calling you today. You can run away. Family back again. Shideke, it's calling you today. Spreading the word again. Family back again. It's been so long, the Lord, I've been calling you, but you play
Judgment Day, tell me what you gonna say. Attention, attention, attention. The Lord is calling, yes, are you listening? Attention, attention, attention. The Lord is knocking, yes, would you let him in? Attention, 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 attention. 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 My brother and my sister, have you ever sit and wonder if you die without the Savior and you end up in hellfire? Tell me how sad that would be. This is why I'm preaching to you. You can say you never knew. The truth is right before you. Excuse won't carry you through. Repent, and thou shalt be saved. Shideke, shideke, he's calling you today. You can run away. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Shideke, shideke, oh, he really loves you so. I love it is pure and true. Nobody else can give you. Shideke, oh. Attention, 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 attention. 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 Settle back on it again. Oh, ah. Lord, help them to speak the truth and stop the lies. No matter what you try to do in this life, people will talk about you. They will criticize you. No matter if you try to turn left or right, they will try to block you, so you won't make it through. Just like the scribes and the Pharisees, they will come after you to cast judgment on you. But one thing I say, we gon' let them know. Is the harder that they come, is the stronger praise they come. We're giving him praise, we're giving him praise, we're giving him praise. Even if they criticize us, even if they talk about us, praise, we're giving him praise, we're giving him praise. We will lift our hands and we will lift our voice and give praise. We're giving him praise, we're giving him praise. Things in your life that you have never done. This is what you're hearing. This is so alarming. Things of the past that happened so long ago. This is what they're bringing because you are shining. All the pain and the hurt they put you through, they still can believe that you're still standing. One scripture I say we go quote for them. Holy mighty Father bless. No one can never curse. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. Even if they criticize us, even if they talk about us, praise. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. We will lift our hands and we will lift our voice and give praise. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. When the praise just stops, nobody can stop our praise now. Let them talk. Let them talk. Nobody can stop our praise now. Nobody can stop our praise now. Let them talk. Let them talk. Do not let what people say bring you down. It's not what they say about you that says who you are. You are special in the eyes of God, so have no fear. Walk with your head high and put on a smile, and let them know their lives will motivate you to higher heights. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. Even if they criticize us, even if they talk about us, praise. We're giving him praise. We're giving him praise. We will lift our hands and we will lift our voice and give praise. We're giving him praise. only way you're gonna overcome.
All right, that was Cernel. Those last two songs were from Caribbean artist Cernel. We had him on a show about 2 weeks ago, and he blessed us with some of his music. He is an awesome artist and loves God, so I encourage you to go look him up and get some of his music that's also available now on all digital media outlets. So that is our show for today. Guys, if you want to connect with me, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter, or simply email me at youfirstradionetwork@gmail.com. Again, that is the letter U, the number 1, STRadionetwork@gmail.com. All artists looking to have their music put on rotation on the station, please utilize the U First Radio Network Gmail to submit your music. Remember, all music must be sent in the MP3 format, and all artists must have full rights to their music. For stations, DJs, podcasters interested in joining our network, please send in the station info to youfirstradionetwork@gmail.com as well, and I'll connect with you to see how we can expand the kingdom of God, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Here on Real Talk with Chanel, we have 2 shows during the week. We have one Artist Spotlight Tuesdays where we showcase a lot of music, and we do some interviews with some indie gospel artists out today. It's hot, man. The music is hot. So if you haven't joined us for those Tuesdays, you don't want to miss out on Tuesdays. We are on from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on UnityGospelRadio.com. We're also on Thursdays for Word and Worship on Thursdays, and we give you a little bit of word, inspiring message, plus we give you some more indie gospel music. That's what it's all about, man, spreading the love of Jesus Christ across the world and giving indie artists, spotlight or a platform to spotlight their music and get it out there to the world, because God has invested something in them, and it's time for them to let it out. It's time for them to let it out, so we want to give them the opportunity to do that. So we're excited that we have a platform that we can do that under. So join the network. It's growing, and it's something that God has birthed inside of me, and I know that you'll be blessed by it. I've already been blessed with just connecting with the companies and the DJs and the podcasters and radio that I've already connected with, because it's all God first. It's all God first. So I'll be happy to talk with you. Link up with me, follow me, find out what I'm doing. I would love to chat with you. I love to get to know you a little bit better. So look me up, friends. Until again on Thursday for Word and Worship. This week is going to be awesome. We're going to be talking about religion versus relationship. You don't want to miss that. I'll see you again on Thursday. Peace.
Hey, Sheila.
Hey, Earl.
Guess what? I found a savior. He's a healer, a deliverer, a redeemer. And I got to tell the world about him.
Yeah.
Won't you help me tell him? Like this. Let's go. Like this. Here we go. Can I talk to you? I know you need a breakthrough. Praying for you night and day. Our God, Jesus, will make a way. No matter what's going on, please know that you can
to break through. Jesus, who loves us